MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Justin Steele is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand. You look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential three-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's big Aaron Judge. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
A 100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Two balls and no strikes. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 15 long balls and 32 driven in. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 18 homers and 41 RBIs. Cole has his target. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Rios leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a... Oh, and he misses it! Around first, digging for 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's set, and the pitch. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 39, Jose Trevino.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So striding forward now, Oswaldo Cabrera. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The Cubs will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Popped him up. Horner has a play, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
Judge is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting 6.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game. The 1-0 home.
And he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hosmer hits a little over the 270 mark. Fastball well outside. His career line against Garrett Cole, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Out in front of it, strike 1. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Garrett Cole.
Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To short, hit hard.
Swanson brings it in.
And that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Swanson picks it up.
Throw in time and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So striding in, Nico Horner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Slider laid off for a ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two and two.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And the count will be full. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So first and third with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 22 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Eric Hosmer checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. The next Cub up, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Cole's ready. Here it is on 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole.
Number 34.
So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working.
The pitcher, number 35.
At the plate now, Justin Steele. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning, as they've now batted around. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 7-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. Right side hit hard. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Number 39.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ian Happ is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Happ is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Nico Horner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Edwin Rios. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. comes set and the 0-1.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. 7 runs, just 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Bellinger.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Drilled to first. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Misses, ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A ball and no strikes. The average coming in at 266. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batter, second base, Gleyber.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gleyber Torres. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ian Hamilton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson.
Leading up for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 2 out with the man at first. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. The 2-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 hit sharply on the ground. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Out of play off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, first base.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in, Edwin Rios. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The center fielder,
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Weak roller right side. He's got it. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Patrick Wisdom is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit out towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he is in there.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to 3rd. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Pitch popped up. Rizzo is there. And that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
3-1 to him now. Skied into straightaway right. Wisdom is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 39.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Trevino. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 97 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 97, Now playing shortstop. And
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batter, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Swanson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
In now, Edwin Rios. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. Trevino is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Michael Rooker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59.
So stepping in, Anthony Volpe, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
At the plate now, Torres. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Happ scoops it up. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. Hit to third, right to him. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Down 1-1.
Two and one. Smoke toward the hole. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Row, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. LeMahieu is right there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Judge is going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season as this lead got even wider.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Wandy Peralta.
YANKEES will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 15, YANKEES.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's wide, 2-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. YANKEES will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catching, number 15, YANKEES.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2.
Okay.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mark Leiter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luis Torrens is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Skied into straightaway right. Wisdom will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. In now, Aaron Hicks. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Jose Trevino waits on deck. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Into the box now, Jose Trevino. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Anthony Volpe. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Torres struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Finally make him 1 for 5 now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Keenan Thompson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Keenan Thompson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Steele earned his 5th win of the year. Garrett Cole allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.